I used to think if you had presence as a leader, it meant you were calm and composed. I was wrong. I learned about presence the day my armor cracked, and my voice was breaking as I let my team know that we'd lost our biggest prospect. We'd spent 3 months building a full working prototype for this proposal, and it would have been our biggest contract, almost $1 million. We'd worked nights and weekends and turned down other projects. I trusted the larger company we were partnered with, but after using our work to strengthen their proposal at the last minute, they flew to Florida and told the customer they could save $200K if they awarded the partner the entire contract. This cut us out completely. When I got on a Zoom call to tell my team I felt it happening, my throat tightened, my voice shook, the words came out uneven. It was the first time they'd ever seen me like that, unguarded, unpolished, and human. No performance, just the truth breaking through. That moment revealed something I had never understood. Presence isn't just about composure. It's about allowing the present moment to be as it is. That moment changed the direction of my company, but more importantly, it changed me. It taught me that presence isn't something you perform. It's something that emerges when you're aware, open, and authentic. In that moment, I could clearly see myself, my team, the customer, the partner, and the truth of the moment. And it was in that state of presence that I could see I had outgrown the business model. It was time for us to build our own solutions. So we did, and I never looked back. But it was only by clearly perceiving the current situation and bringing my full presence online that I was able to do it. And you don't have to wait until you're forced into it like I was. You can begin cultivating presence as a way of being. Think of presence like a space you enter, not something you try to perform. It's an inner architecture defined by 5 qualities that shape the space: awareness, openness, attunement, centeredness, and coherence. When these qualities are alive in you, presence becomes the place you lead from, not something you're trying to hold together. Awareness is where presence begins, and it's when your mind quiets and you can see what's actually happening, not the stories your brain is spinning or the future you're bracing for or the old patterns you're replaying. But when you're aware, you can see clearly and you observe the present moment with curiosity. Awareness is the doorway into every other quality of presence. From awareness comes openness. This is what emerges when your system stops bracing. It's when your nervous system feels safe enough to not defend or perform. You're not anticipating, you're not managing the impression, you're not trying to control the moment. And there's a release of tension that comes from stop trying to force things the way you think they should be. Your curiosity makes you open so that you meet the moment as it actually is. Openness creates the inner space where your presence can expand. Once you're open, attunement becomes possible. Attunement is relational awareness. This is your ability to sense what's happening in you, in someone else, and in the space in between, without judgment and without losing yourself. You're not absorbing their emotions. You're not projecting or interpreting. You're simply sensing accurately. Attunement creates relational stability. When you're attuned, other people's nervous systems settle. They feel safe with you. Then they open too. That's when real connection becomes possible. And attunement naturally leads to centeredness. This is the inner steadiness that comes when the mind stops scanning for danger. It's the quiet confidence that appears when you're not predicting or calculating. Centeredness is your strength. It's solid. It's the felt sense of being unshakable inside yourself. When you're centered, you stay grounded instead of getting pulled into other people's urgency or anxious thoughts. Centeredness gives presence its weight. And this is where coherence emerges. Coherence is the alignment of your inner world with your outer one. Your thoughts, feelings, energy, and actions stop competing with each other. Nothing is fragmented or hiding. Nothing is performing. Coherence is clarity embodied. It's the state where who you are on the inside matches how you're showing up on the outside. With coherence, presence is effortless because there's no resistance. You're one integrated signal. People can feel it immediately. Presence isn't yet another thing that you have to strive for. It's something you create within yourself. Awareness, openness, attunement, centeredness, and coherence. These qualities change the way you move through the world. They change how you lead, how you relate, how you speak, and how you decide, even how you feel in your own body. And when you cultivate these qualities, the world around you responds. The people you lead, the conversations you have, and the opportunities that find you all begin to reorganize around the coherent, authentic energy of your presence. Here's a simple pre-flight checklist you can use anytime to increase your presence. 1, awareness. Ask, what are the facts of what's actually happening? 2, openness. Take 3 deep breaths. This sends a safety signal to your body. 3, attunement. Name the energy in you, in them, and in the space in between. 4, centeredness. Feel your feet on the ground. 5, coherence. Ask yourself, what would the best version of me do, and align with that. These 5 steps take less than a minute, but they open the doorway to a completely different way of leading and a completely different way of being.